Rashida Jones co-wrote this remake. Love Rashida Jones. Haven't seen her in forever.
Name sounds familiar.
Oh, you know Rashida Jones.
Oh,
you are very familiar with Rashida
Yeah, that's exactly
Jones.
who I thought it was. I didn't want to say it, but I'm like, Quincy's daughter?
I don't know who Quincy Jones is.
The legendary record producer?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just know her from The Office and also Parks and Rec.
Yes.
She was the crossover.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is Quincy Jones's daughter.
I don't know. She's Rashida Jones to me. I don't care about.
That's how I know her outside of like the couple of things I've seen her in. Like I hear the Jones name and I go, oh, Quincy Jones's daughter? And yes.
My entire thought of Rashida Jones is limited to Jim's a fucking idiot because she's perfect.
Yeah,
and nothing against Pam, but it's Rashida Jones. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, that was a movie. Hello and welcome back to First Thoughts Podcast. I'm Simon, this is Justin, and today, we're sorry, we were gone last week. Sort of. Busy. Very busy. Holidays, family reunions, all kinds of shit. I bought a house.
Nice.
It's
Congrats.
shitty. Thanks. It's shitty. But it's getting less shitty by the day.
Hey.
Although it's raining again, which means my basement is flooding again. Yay me. Today, we saw The Invite, which was a remake of a movie called Sentimental, or The Neighbors Upstairs, depending on who you ask, which was written and directed by a guy named Gay. I don't know how to pronounce his first name. C-E-S-C. Sesk? Kesk? Chesk?
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Somebody. This version was co-written by Rashida Jones and Will McCormack. You know who Rashida Jones is? Will McCormack has written things like Toy Story 4, apparently. Directed by Olivia Wilde. She's also starring in it alongside Seth Rogen, Penelope Cruz, and Ed Norton. Ed Norton, golly, when was the last time you saw him in a movie that wasn't directed by Wes Anderson? Okay, I forgot The Complete Unknown, because he had a...
Oh, yeah.
He was barely in that, and it was not... He was phoning it in as far as I'm concerned. I guess Glass Onion, yeah. So he was... That was 2022. So aside from... I mean, he's been in other things, but nobody cares about any of this. Yeah.
Talking about people's favorite movies right there.
Ed Norton is just one of those actors that, like... He's one of the best in the business, but for whatever reason, he's hard to work with. You just don't see him around anymore. But, like, I don't know. Like, Eric, who some of you may remember from olden YouTube videos days. He's Eric's personal favorite actor. He loves him.
Okay.
And I get why. Like, when he wants to be, he's great. It's just, like, you never really see him anymore. And the last couple times I saw him, he was phoning it in. But anyway, he was one of my main reasons for wanting to see this, because, so, if you don't know the premise of this movie, it follows a couple who invites over a upstairs neighbor couple to kind of, sort of apologize for the sound that they've been making during renovations of their apartment, but also Seth Rogen, the husband of the downstairs married couple, has some issues with them that he would really like to air out. Yeah. So, it looks like a quirky, dark comedy on the surface. It's a little bit vague what it's about, kind of advertised similarly to the drama, it kind of felt like, where it's like, here's a basic idea, just trust us and watch it and figure out the rest from there. And so I wasn't super interested because, yes, I'm a fan of Ed Norton. I jump at an opportunity to see him in a movie.
Right.
Seth Rogen is a pull for me, but not a strong one. Penelope Cruz, same thing. A24, they didn't produce it, they just distributed it, so I didn't really have a whole lot of strong attachment to their involvement.
Yep.
And then, ultimately, it's Olivia Wilde, who is also acting and directing it. And I don't know how you feel about Olivia Wilde, but not a fan, personally. Her last movie, Don't Worry Darling, I thought was dog shit. I hated that movie. So her being the director of this made me go, I actually actively don't want to see this. It was really Ed Norton that, like, forced me. I'm like, I have to see the Ed Norton movie. Also, nothing else was coming out this week.
That did help.
Except for something we're not seeing. Evil Dead. We don't care about Evil Dead, at least the new ones. So I was like, there's no way we're going to go see that. I'm not going to force him to watch a bunch of Evil Dead movies to go see the new one when I don't care about the new one. And so I had very moderate expectations with this. I hoped it would be funny. I hoped Ed Norton would deliver a good performance, and that was it. I was like, I just want Olivia Wilde to not make something awful this time. And I don't know how you felt. I loved this movie. It completely blew me away.
I'll say, I remember, I don't know if I saw the poster or the trailer at one point in time, but I just remember realizing it was a movie about seemingly two couples filled with famous people.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, okay, maybe we'll see that one day. I didn't remember anything else. I didn't look up anything else.
You just waited for that ticket to show up in your email.
Yeah, basically. Whew. The first third of this movie, I gotta say, maybe a little less than the first third, but it was killing me. Not that it was bad. My God, some of the cringe sometimes.
Oh, yeah, but like good cringe.
Yeah, no.
We've been having a lot of this recently.
But it was killing me.
Reminds you of Friendship.
Yeah,
it reminds you of the drama, Obsession. All of the movies we've loved recently have had cringe, which we have gone on record as saying we hate cringe, but there's just been so many good cringe movies recently.
It kills me. And there's no escape in the theater.
Oh my God. Yeah, no. Also, by the way, enjoy this rain ASMR because we are toasting in here. I really wish these doors were open right now.
It's awful.
Oh,
it's really
God.
awful. We're suffering for you.
Yeah, for you personally. Yeah, no, I take it back, Olivia Wilde. You can make a good movie. You proved me wrong. I don't know what happened between then and now. It's been a few years. You also didn't write this, which maybe that helps.
Could be.
Also, you didn't have to try to direct Harry Styles, who can't fucking act. And so, it's a callback for those of you who remember that review from years ago. Man, very well directed. Acting from the main cast, there's only 4 really actors in this movie. There's a couple of extras, but the main cast is just the 4. All of them fantastic. I would say, especially Ed Norton. I thought he was really good, but they're all great.
Yeah.
I thought Seth Rogen was hilarious, the funniest he's been in years. I thought Ed Norton was acting better than he has in years. I thought Penelope Cruz was just as hot as she's ever been. And I thought Olivia Wilde was actually pretty good. So, she got the best out of all of them.
Yeah?
That's oof.
Listen.
That's also a joke. Penelope Cruz can act, and she was good acting as well. She's not just hot, okay?
But she was also hot.
But she is very hot. She is.
But the first third a little bit, cringe kind of killing me. The second third or so, oh my God. Gut busting funny.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Seth Rogen he's literally back to his, like, I don't know if it's his roots or just he's peaking in a new different direction, but it's like the entire movie he's kind of that sarcastic, annoying, bitchy husband character.
Yeah.
But he just has a running commentary on everything that is happening. And it is the funniest shit. Consistently hilarious. The other characters have funny moments too, but Seth Rogen is non-stop delivering the funniest lines possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, by the way, first, third, second, third. In the business, we call those acts. You could just say the second act.
Yeah. Second act on, whatever.
Yeah.
I ain't in the biz.
Yeah. I don't know if it is a 3-act. I guess it is a 3-act play. 3-act picture. It is a little bit oddly paced, and I will say I got very scared for a moment that this was going to be one of those movies that, amazing execution, amazing premise, until they forgot how to end a movie, or they forgot what to do with it. And I will say there was about 5, maybe at most 10 minutes where I was like, and they're ruining it, and then they won me back and I loved it again. So they did scare me, but I will say I think they took a circuitous route to get to a good decision that I very much appreciated. So I have no complaints about the story. I just thought I might at one point. So if you're thinking that, hang tight, because it does, it has a point and it gets there.
Yeah, it definitely got there. I enjoyed when it got there, but holy shit, that journey. When it picked up, it just never stopped. Mm-mm. Oh my gosh, the theater was dying too.
Oh yeah, one of the loudest theaters I've heard in recent history, and it wasn't packed. No? It was one of the smallest theaters in the theater, and it was half full at most.
Something like that, yeah.
I don't think it even was half full.
It was kind of nicely spread out.
Yeah, and you got like applause, you got laughter, you got whatever cringe sound effects you want to call them. You got a lot. You got everything. It was, yeah. I mean, I'm just very impressed and very surprised by this movie, because I wanted it to be pretty good, and it was great. And I'm shocked by that. Yeah. I am genuinely shocked. This is one of my favorite movies. Shut the fuck up, okay?
Listen, I tried, okay?
This is one of my favorite movies of the year. It honestly is. Do you need a napkin or something? I think I've got something somewhere.
Alright, but take one.
Blow. Yeah, no, this is absolutely one of my favorite movies this year. I was not expecting that. I think, when we went into, like, the drama,
yeah,
I had high expectations. When we went into Obsession, I was hopeful. When we walked into this, I was like, not that I was literally thinking this, but my expectation levels were, maybe this will be a 6.5. Won't that be fun? It's a lot higher than 6.5.
I mean, I did not know what to expect coming in. I didn't look this up again. I just knew this was the Famous People movie, and I remembered that I'm pretty sure it had Seth Rogen in it.
Yeah.
And, I usually like Seth Rogen, so I was, I had some amount of hope. Not an insane amount, but some amount of hope. But, my God, I didn't expect to just be doubled over the entire time in my chair.
Oh, yeah. He's independent, actually. Or moderate, what was it?
Oh, yeah.
He just seemed very progressive. Oh, yeah. Well, independent, actually.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite lines of the whole thing. Anyway, I'm going to make you go first. What are you giving this?
I don't know if this is a little too high, but it made me laugh so freaking hard. I'm feeling the 8 right now. I'm feeling the 8.
It's my bedtime.
Oh, damn. Well, that's it, folks.
Bye. Yeah. So, I don't want to mislead anybody into thinking that this is another 10. Like, what did the drama. We gave the drama a 10, or I did at least. I think you probably gave it what did you give it? Like an 8? 8.5, maybe?
I hope 8.5.
Probably.
I do like the drama more than this, but
movie's
this was
so good. Yeah, no, that's still my favorite movie of the year.
Yeah.
This isn't perfect. There's some nitpicks. I could name a few. I hate nitpicking stuff that's really good though, but like I am a critic, so I will say I thought the camera work was doing too much. It's very artistic to the point of being distracting, I thought. I did really enjoy the fact that it's filmed on actual film. This wasn't digital, it was film, and I love that. Thought it looked great. The camera work was just a little bit pretentious, I guess, at times. Like I said, there was a moment or two where I thought the writing just stuck a little bit. I don't even want to say dragged. It just kind of like, just stuck in place for a moment.
Yeah.
Very, very small, minor nitpicks here there. We gotta close these doors again. Jesus.
Picked up again.
Yeah, this is how my work week has been all week. I had so many shoots canceled in the middle because it's like you're trying to shoot outside of the building and it's just pouring rain all of a sudden. You're like, well, I can't shoot this anymore. My honest thought was a 9. I think this is my second favorite movie of the year.
It might also be my second favorite movie of the year.
I think this is better than Obsession. I think I like it more. I think the only thing that's got to beat is the drama. And we're showing our cards here by saying that, because it's like our taste in movies is very much a lot of talking between very intense relationship dynamics and
Listen,
cringy moments.
They've just been making the best movies.
They've been so fucking good this year. Oh, okay. I saw a tweet recently, and it was clearly one of those people that they see like 3 movies a year.
Yeah.
And they're like, remember how good movies were last year? What happened this year? I'm like, first of all, what the fuck are you talking about? Second of all, just because like Supergirl or whatever you're complaining about wasn't good, I don't know what you're even talking about. We're half the way through the year. All like most of the big name movies that people wanted to see this year haven't come out yet anyway. Odyssey, Spider-Man. Not that I've got very high hopes for either of those. Odyssey next week. We need to buy tickets. Probably today. But like, if you watch movies, if you go to the movies, I don't know, on a weekly basis or something, dude, this year's been crazy good, like weirdly good. Maybe it's because of just how blindsided I was by this movie, had such low expectations, but I feel like I just need to write a formal apology to Olivia Wilde and be like, I don't know, I thought I hated you, and maybe I still do as a person, I don't know. But as a director, damn, okay, you really changed my mind, like fundamentally changed my mind. So I might be overreacting a little bit with the 9, which is why I give myself that limiter on first thoughts where I just say, like, I'm just going to give it an 8 for now.
That's fair.
But I feel like this is a 9 to me. I really, really, really enjoyed this movie.
I will say, right now, I'm willing to go as high as my 3rd favorite movie of the year, mostly because I did just rewatch Obsession. But I feel like it could shift after rewatching this, and I do have some people that will get a kick out of this. So
I'm scared to rewatch Obsession because everybody on Twitter says it gets worse when you rewatch it. Did you?
I didn't think it got worse.
Do you think it got better?
I wouldn't say better.
Just
but
the same.
I need
to rewatch it, man. I still haven't rewatched it. Did you watch the extended cut?
There's an extended cut? No.
Yeah, there's an unrated version.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got an extra like 5 minutes or something.
Huh.
The head bashing lasts a few more times. There's some extra sound effects too.
Alright, then maybe I'll watch it a 3rd time.
Yeah.
I just had a couple of friends who I guess watched the creators' videos.
Oh, yeah,
and for some reason hadn't seen it up until like
oh, God, how did
a week or 2 ago.
Ah.
So I caught one of the last showings and I went with them.
Yeah. You saw it in theaters again. That's awesome. Yeah, no, the extended cut's on streaming. This rain being inconsistent is really annoying me because I'm so hot.
It's terrible.
It's awful.
I just wish it would die down.
I just wish it would die. I just wish I would die.
You know, we do have a cliff right here. Thelma and Louise?
It's not really a cliff. It's more of just a dramatic hill.
Thelma and Louise?
Anyway, we should get into spoilers before we get too distracted, but we are, aside from a couple of nitpicks, saying nothing but great things about this movie. Completely blindsided me. Had a great time, legitimately great time with it. Ran through just about every emotion you can have. Like, I mean, mostly laughter, but there's a lot in there. Yep. There's some sentimental stuff. There's some very cringy stuff. There's some kind of horrifying things even too, if we're being honest. So, yeah, it's a very good movie. Hard recommend if it's... How do I put this without spoiling anything? It's a weird movie. But if you're in the same crowd that enjoyed the drama... or something like that, I think this is up your alley because it's definitely weird and uncomfortable. This isn't a movie I'm going to tell my mom to go watch. But I have
certainly not going to watch it with her.
Right. I have several friends that I will tell to watch this movie. And they will have a great time. I already know it. Especially Eric. He'll be so happy that Ed Norton is back doing good movies. What a relief. God, no more Glass Onion bullshit. I mean, he does good movies every couple of years because of Wes Anderson, but he's never the main character in those, really. Anyway, we're getting distracted already. We're going to get into spoilers. If you don't want anything spoiled, you should click away, go watch it first, come back, and we can talk about it then. But also, don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe, and follow us on TikTok because we post there.
Sometimes.
And really, I do mean sometimes because I'm in the process of moving and I haven't brought my computer with me yet. Editing's been a pain in the butt. It's been rough. It's been hard out there, folks. I'm sorry.
Emphasis on the sometimes.
Yeah. So, Jesus Christ. Fuck it. I just need to open it. Fuck my door. Fuck that door.
Yeah, fuck his doors.
Okay, so I think we've been skirting around it because I don't know how explicitly they say it in the trailer. I think it's heavily hinted at, though, because I knew that swinging was going to be a part of this, or at least, like, I firmly believed it. But yeah, the point of the couple coming to visit is they're trying to talk them into having a four-way or swing situation. Excuse me. And so, yeah, that's the whole situation there. But at the same time, Seth Rogen and Olivia Wilde are going through divorce-level fighting.
Right.
They are not ready to call it quits, but are doing everything to actually quit.
Yep.
And golly, was that dialogue so realistic and fun and painful and great. The fighting, it's like, it was... I love a good fight in a movie when people are going back and forth and you are agreeing with whoever's talking. Because they're both making legitimate, valid points. And you're like, this feels like a conversation, not just a writer writing something. And so I felt that way with the dialogue in this movie. I thought it was very well written. When it was supposed to be realistic, when it was supposed to be funny, it was hilarious.
Yep.
I mean, obviously, I pointed out Seth Rogen is fucking just comedy goldmine, but I thought Ed Norton too was consistently. I mean, they all were. I'll give them all their roses, but like Ed Norton's just got some really great deadpan and some really, like, I even said it to you during. He was reminding me of Dax Flame, the way he was just like.
He really was at the beginning.
I don't know what that character was. It was great, and I loved it. Olivia Wilde's facial acting, hilarious. She had so many great facial reactions and physical comedy moments. Like, there was a moment, I almost feel like she was like, see, look, I can do comedy. Why has nobody ever let me do this before? I'm going to do it myself then, which is a big rule in the arts. If you're like, why is nobody hiring me to do something? You hire yourself to do it.
There you go.
And so she did. And so, like, there was this one shot in particular where she's talking about her souffle, and she's just down in like a crab stance, like, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what is this shot? I love it. It's so funny. I don't even know what to say other than like, holy shit, this was fun.
Oh, this was a great time. Well, let's not forget the other reason that Seth Rogen really wanted them down there. Well, after he got over the fact that they were coming there.
Yes.
You know.
They were having loud, animalistic, barbaric sex.
Earthquake, break all the glass in your fucking apartment. You hear it 10 floors down. The orgasms. All right? And as Olivia Wilde really wanted us to know, it's apparently very, very, very hard to make a woman come that hard. All right?
Can I just put this out there, by the way? To me, and I am a man, so forgive my sexist opinions here, but is it not a very different thing to stare at a woman's cleavage when it is presented than to walk past a window naked when you know somebody's going to watch you?
Oh, 100%.
I feel like that is an uneven comparison. I feel like it is. I feel like I'm watching the drama all over again with that.
No, it's 100% different levels.
Yes.
All right. Now, if
it does, I agree, equate back to the same thing. They both feel undesirable and are trying to find desire again.
Right.
I get that.
I do agree with the
But
common roots.
let's not just
No.
apples to apples here.
No. Seth Rogen, they may have started in the same place, but Seth Rogen, he's on like the first step. She's on like step 6 or something.
Yeah,
right.
There's levels to this.
Yeah. Now, if Penelope Cruz's character were, completely naked in that elevator,
Once again,
and he was staring at her,
then what she did is bad, to her husband, if that was their rules. It's not. They're totally fine with swinging in sex parties. It's like, I believe that is the definition of a sex party. Is there another definition that I'm not aware of? But like, if I'm walking out of my apartment to the elevator and there's a naked woman in the elevator, I'm going to notice her. Yeah. Now, yes, there's a difference between noticing and oogling or continued looking, but she's the one who presented herself. I'm not presenting myself.
Yeah, listen.
Now, that's also a very different context because a woman presenting herself is going to be much more readily accepted than a man flashing somebody. Nobody wants that. Even if you're attracted to men, you don't really want that. So, yes, it's hard to make that comparison, but I was just sitting there like, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it's a lot wilder for, oh, he accidentally saw me naked one time because we don't have curtains here. Cool, understandable. Mistakes happen, get some curtains.
But now I'm going to continue walking naked from the shower to the kitchen for some reason.
And the whole purpose I refuse to get curtains is for this purpose.
Yep.
Because I know.
So he can jerk off while watching you. I didn't jerk off. Who said I jerked off?
And listen.
Shut up.
And listen, it's actually all okay because they didn't make eye contact.
Yeah,
you know, that's
there was
really
no
important.
eye contact. Who the fuck cares about eye contact? Nobody said anything about eye contact. His commentary is just so fucking funny. I even said like the one line in unison with him though, because it was a predictable joke, but it was so funny.
Yeah.
When it was just like, we thought you guys had just such a quiet sexuality to you. Oh, you too. Not quiet. Loud, actually. It's just such a like, you literally invited them to like, hey, you're fucking loud.
I just love how like 4 times before they came over, Olivia Wilde had to explain to us it's incredibly hard to make a woman come that hard. Okay, you know how hard is it to you to
I do know because you've said it 4 times. When they're trying to pick, I'm sorry, our review is all over the place at this point. But like, we're just gonna be ping-ponging around the favorite moments. But like, at one point, they've decided that they are going to not have group sex, but they're going to swing, because that's less. They're more emotionally prepared for that right now. Yeah. There's too much anger for them. There's a whole mumbo jumbo bullshit. That's actually
they're not having sex with each other. Might as well not continue to not have sex with each other.
But so they're trying to decide locations and like not bedroom, Maggie's bedroom. Ew! It's just such a great reaction. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Oh God, that was great. I really enjoyed this movie. So to get into more detail about like where I felt like the plot or flow of the movie kind of hiccuped was, so they do decide to break off into twos and have sex, like we said. And there's a very extended moment of not even about a kind of like foreplay-ish. Like, we've got some sexy touching and dancing on one side. The other one we're actually eating out, so I think, or about to. I'm not sure if we actually did or not.
We were getting that. We found out that the earth-shattering orgasms are caused by oral. And we were about to find...
Yes,
we were about to learn the masterful technique.
Damn it.
And we didn't quite
Come
get
on,
that.
Ed. Let us know. Send us an
email. And then on the other hand, we had some light stripping. And some sade.
What?
I said sade at first. It's been a while. My mom used to listen to her all the time, but it's been a while.
Don't bring your mom into this conversation.
I didn't. Yeah, I just the Sade connection. I didn't mean it like that.
But so like when it's building up to what appears to be, side by side sex scenes. That's when I turned to you and I was like, something's got to happen here. It's presented like the plot twist is that they're there for sex. But everybody knows that. That's not a real plot twist. So I'm like, is there going to be an actual plot twist where actually they're not here and they're here to rob them or something? Like, I was like, what is the moment going to be? And then the moment ends up being Seth Rogen, falls over. He's got back problems. So that completely kills the mood. And now everybody's fighting and yelling at each other. And I was like, I don't know that I like this direction. This seems just like we're grasping at straws for something to do with this plot. It's like we ran out of ideas. But then the conversation that comes out of that ended up being really good, I thought. And first we have like this really well-acted monologue by Ed Norton, and then it's completely undercut by Seth Rogen being like, fuck you, who gives a shit? And then from there, they end up being like, hey, look, you only have so many chances at a meaningful relationship in life, and this chance is over. So what you have to do is get in another relationship. That can be with the same person, or it can be with somebody else, but it needs to be a new relationship. And they, of course, both just hear what they want to hear, which is, new relationship, okay, we're separating. But then you get to have a moment where they play the piano together and like, oh, there is hope because they just kind of need to find themselves again and they'll be in love again when they're themselves. So it's like both pessimistic and optimistic at the same time. And I really thought the ending was worth that kind of hiccup in the writing, if you want to even call it that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a hiccup because it's like it was necessary to get where we were going. I just didn't... It was a little rough to get there.
It's not... It's probably not the best way they could have done it. I don't know.
I don't know how else to do it.
Yeah, I don't know that I could say a better way, but it's... It needed to happen to get to where I was going. And the options were fairly limited.
Yeah. It was just a little rough on the execution there.
Yeah.
It's getting loud in here.
I guess their table could have broken and it could have achieved the same effect. But something had to break.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is insane.
Very loud. It's been a while since we got a similar podcast like this. This is great. These are for the listeners who fall asleep listening. You are seen and appreciated. Actually, you're not seen. You're not heard. We don't know anything about you unless you comment.
Listen, but if you do comment, we're going to take this podcast to the beach, get the sound of the waves in there, all right? Pull up right next to the ocean.
You can do that. I ain't fucking go to the beach.
For the people, if they comment.
Yeah. If you Venmo me, toll money, gas money, time money, I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it.
Maybe they got a theater out there somewhere, you know, right
on
by
the beach. No.
Listen,
there's no theaters on beaches
they'll
anywhere.
set up a projector.
It's pretty straightforward. Like, there's not a whole lot to it. It's practically a one-room play. I mean, literally not, because they're in an apartment which has multiple rooms in it. Yeah. But aside from the very beginning and one snippet we see of him in a security camera, the whole movie is in the apartment in, essentially, I take it as real time, once again, aside from that very beginning. And so it's like, it's just a lot of dialogue, but the dialogue's phenomenal. The acting is great.
Yeah.
The pacing is wonderful. Like, I am invested and interested the entire time in all four characters, obviously the most in Seth Rogen and Olivia Wilde, because they are the leads and you want to see where they're going to go, and you're rooting for them because of their relatability. Like I said, like, when you're listening to the arguments, I feel like you can easily put yourself in either pair of shoes and be like, yeah, I completely understand why they feel the way they do, and I've felt that way or similar to that way before. And so, yeah, I mean, it just fundamentally works in just about every way. Like, if this movie wasn't funny, I don't know how you would write this plot and have it as a drama. You'd have to be a very skilled writer. But if this movie wasn't funny, I still would have been entertained by it. And that's how you know it's a good movie. Like, the comedy is great. The comedy is the best thing about it. But if it wasn't funny, it's still good characters and a good plot.
I feel like, yeah, it'd still be good characters, good plot, but it'd be so much less content. I feel like you just have to cut out.
It would be shorter.
Basically, all of the potential swinging. Like, keep that the couple swings, but you just gotta get rid of all of their potential swinging together and just cut straight to therapy.
I'm not trying to get into a discussion of how to make this into a drama. I'm just saying if it was, it would have worked because the characters and the story and all of that, it worked. It just worked.
Well, listen, I'm happy you decided to go with comedy.
Oh, absolutely. It's great. I did not know... I'm going to check. What has Olivia Wilde directed anything other than Don't Worry, Darling in this? This is her third movie. She also directed a movie called Booksmart. I do remember that. That was a comedy. Booksmart. I never saw it. It was about these two girls who are about to graduate high school.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, but I think I remember.
It has an 84% and a 7.1. And then she did Don't Worry, Darling, and nobody liked that. It has a 48%. Actually, that's a lie. I remember a coworker of mine back in the day said it was her favorite movie. And I said, you are an idiot. And you need to watch more movies.
Whoa. How big of a One Direction fan was she?
Very, from what I understand.
See? Harry on the big screen.
He's such a bad actor.
Harry on the big screen, that's all she saw.
But, okay, so I thought wrong. Olivia Wilde didn't write Don't Worry, Darling. Does she write anything? Did she write this? She's not a writer. And so, see, this is the thing. I preach this all the time. If you're going to be a director, you really need to learn how to write a good script. Because if not, you are at the mercy of the writers of the script.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly you get to pick to a degree, but if you're Spielberg, you can pick the script. But if you're Olivia Wilde, you're going to be limited in the scripts that you're allowed to pick from. If you're writing your own scripts, you get to dictate if the story is good or not by simply writing it yourself instead of waiting for somebody to give you a good script. So it's like, don't worry, darling, really bad script. And now the execution was bad too, but there was some good moments from a directing and like artistic standpoint. That had a lot of artistic shots in there too. It just, the main problem was the writing. Yeah. Yes, there's other problems. Harry Styles sucks. But the story was just fundamentally dumb and didn't make sense. And the pacing was all over the place. And there was just a million, we don't need to talk about the movie. But my point is, Ms. Wilde, whatever you prefer. If you can, just write your own stuff because it will help. Because clearly you're a good director. I've learned that today. I was wrong. I've seen the error of my ways. But if you can write, you can eliminate that middleman and pretty much guarantee that your movie's going to be good. Because you're making them yourself. You're not relying on anybody else. Even Spielberg is reliant on other writers, and you see when that fails. He's got some pretty shitty movies, unfortunately. I can't blame that on anybody else but him this time, though, because he did write this last one, and it was dog shit. But see, he's not a good writer, and that's his fault. So,
yeah, and right back to stopping that.
Yeah. And the Odyssey's going to be bad, and Nolan writes his own shit. So he adapted this, and he's going to be bad. I'm not excited for that. I really don't. I don't think it's going to be good. I really don't think it's going to be good. This was a really fun movie. You can nitpick some stuff. You really can. It's not a perfect movie, but it's certainly great.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies I've seen this year, definitely.
The cringe won't completely kill you, because then...
Oh, but it will try.
Then the swinging starts to happen.
And it's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Man, just the intricacies and, like, subtleties of the characters, too. Like, just, I don't know, the way that Seth Rogen and Olivia Wilde interacted felt so real to me. It really did. And even, like, in moments, like, I don't know, like, the way that, like, when the other couple asked them to have sex with them,
yeah,
go into different rooms and fuck, the way that they were like, I'm cool with that if you're cool. Are you cool with that?
Go nuts.
Yeah. I was just like, the way that, I was just like, that more than any other moment actually showed me, until I guess the piano scene, I'm like, they like each other. Because they're asking each other's permission. And I know you're married, so you have to, but it was like, it felt like they didn't just jump at the opportunity. Like, I want to. Are you okay if I do this? Kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much, but I was just like, these characters feel real. And despite all of their flaws and their annoying habits, because they are very imperfect people, I liked both of them.
Yeah.
I liked all four of them. Fuck it. They were great. Why wasn't I invited to this sex party? I want to be invited.
Listen, I wouldn't have tripped and fucked up my back like that.
I want to meet Vanessa.
Yeah.
Count the rings next time.
Oh my god, that was the greatest.
Oh my god, what a line.
An older woman.
Oh, I don't know how old exactly. Well, count the rings next time you're in there. Just the lines he had. I don't know how much of it was written versus, like, just improv. Whoever came up with those lines, fucking 10 out of 10.
Holy shit.
Phenomenal writing. Or whatever. So good. Legitimately, some of the funniest shit I've ever heard. There's no major flaws. There's 2 or 3, maybe 4 at the most nitpicks that you can be bugged about. My typical, this is how the sausage is made. When I have a legitimate gripe with the movie, I take it down 1 star. When I have a nitpick, I take it down half a star. So that's where I'm at, where it's like, there's 2 to 4 nitpicks. So that's 1 to 2 stars down from a 10. So this is a 9 or 8. However, depending on
Exactly.
Thanks for watching, guys, or listening. We're gonna end it there before I have another stroke. I'm gonna go to the hospital. Thanks again for watching, listening, however you take in this content. We do appreciate it. But before you click away, please remember to like, share, follow, subscribe, and also follow us on TikTok because we post there sometimes. Thanks, guys. Bye. All right. I enjoyed that movie, man.
It was
It's a
pretty good.
good fucking movie.